face reality and escape from the traditional marriage and family. Traditional marriage and family is a program of life that has been contacted with viruses which can erode the sincerity, kindness, virtue, love, faith, and honesty in human character, and drive us from an originally joyful, happy, free, and blessed life towards the abyss of misery, anxiety, enslavement, and desperation. If we take a look at the history of mankind and the reality that we are in, and observe the status quo of marriage and family in the neighborhood, we can easily find that traditional marriage and family is the prison of human nature and the stumbling blocks that hinders man's march toward a beautiful, free, and happy life. Face reality and no longer cheat yourself. Distress will not disappear simply because you do not pay attention to it, and the maltreatment and torture of spirit and soul that you have sustained will not be relieved as a result of endurance. It's the most foolish illusion to place your own future and happiness in the hand of a certain person or several people. It's the most insane and wishful thinking to rely on marriage and family for a joyful, happy, free, and blessed life. We cannot blame any person, the parents, the husband or wife, or children, sisters, brothers, relatives, friends, or neighbors for the misfortunes and tragedies incurred by the traditional marriage and family. What is at fault is the program of family. Humankind has been trapped in this program for thousands of years. The sea of tribulations is endless, but you can find the shore if you choose to pull yourself back. It is high time that we escaped the life pattern of marriage and family and enter the new way of life. It's time to start a new life. We should not repeat the tragedies in history. Life Changyuan has designed the new way of life for every member of mankind, which has been proved to be feasible in practice. You can obtain relevant information at the website of Life Changyuan International Family. How can we escape from traditional marriage and family and enter the new life in the second home? Those who are not married, it can refrain from getting married. Those who are divorced do not think of getting married for a second time. Those who have got married do not seek divorce, but try to ensure that both husband and wife enter the new life in the second home. Escaping from the family does not mean escaping from your close relatives or giving up on your parents and children or abandoning your obligations and responsibilities. Instead, escaping from the family means escaping from the traditional program of life and entering the new program of life. Anyone who has old parents to look after should show their filial piety to parents and arrange properly their parents' food, clothing, shelter, and transportation. Those who ignore their parents are not entitled to enter the second home. Those who have young children to bring up should perform their duty to raise the children. They should not incur any mental harm to the children that have not come of age. They shouldn't reduce but strengthen their care and love for their children. Those who want to escape from the traditional marriage and family should first clearly understand the malpractices of the traditional marriage and family and the misery and the affliction it has caused to humankind, and understand the new way of life designed by Life Changyuan. Then they must learn and build new outlook on life, value, life, and the world. In addition, they should strive to become Changyuan celestials in Life Changyuan through self-cultivation and self-refinement. And finally, they shall finish the relations with the human world and establish connection with celestial beings and enter the brand new life of the second home. Life Changyuan is to create 256 units of the second home. The inevitable trend of the development of human society is the unification of all methods into one general principle, and the unification of all religions and thoughts into one uniform value, and the unification of all the world. No one can hope to achieve anything if he or she gets stuck in conventions and old conservative ways. It is no longer a distant dream to make every member to have a joyful, happy, free, and blessed life. And that goal has already been partially achieved and is being gradually consolidated and perfected. Life Changyuan has already formed a theoretical system of more than 20 million characters and has summed up the lessons and experience from the failed attempts of utopian society, collective farm, communist community, Israel's kibbutz communist society, and Japan's socialist villages. Thus, what Life Changyuan practices is no longer blind and impractical castle in the air or empty talk, but is a strategic goal for all the mankind based both theoretically and practically on the comprehensive and conscientious planning. Let's give up the impractical illusion that has been embraced for thousands of years, face the real situation of life, work hard and forge ahead so as to finish the earthly relations as soon as possible and enter the new life in the second home.